it's Chantal again, and I'm back with another video for you. And ignore this, and you guys can see it in this. Clearly, I went to the fucking doctor's today. So, which I'll have that in the vlog. I don't know if this will be up before or after the vlog. Probably after. No, probably before. So it won't be linked yet. But I will link it. No, this way. I will link it this way. And you guys can watch the vlog. Because I was definitely going through all the types of the drawers. You know how it is. You go to the fucking doctors. You go through their fucking drawers and take shit because you can. Got a blunt bill. Well, this is a blunt bill with weed in it, obviously. And we're about to do a smoke sesh. Mukbang. I know I got a sofrito bowl. Don't act like y'all never done it before. Like my mom, like y'all don't recycle old butter bowls and stuff like that. So, and I got ribs and rice. That's it. But I'm smoke first, and I got a Powerade back here. Got the fucking torch. About to be lit. And that rice is just fucking instant rice. It's dope. I didn't realize ribs took so long. I bought them and came home, was like, how long you cook ribs in the oven? That shit said 1.5 hours minimum. I was like, what the fuck? Bitch trying to eat right now. Bitch trying to eat right now. It's like my first real meal of the day. I had to work earlier. Yo, that's what the fuck I'm about to tell you. Story time. Good. I was gonna put this in my vlog, but I'd rather put it here. I just started a new job, right? Yep, I know. Calm down. Calm down. Anyway, I started a new job, and it's a Yankee candle, and like, I have like a rotating schedule, okay? So I work 12-hour shifts, but I start 2 days on. This is the best way I can describe it because I can't, let me do it like this. So like today is Wednesday. I work Tuesday and Wednesday. I have Thursday and Friday off. I work Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Then I have Tuesday, Wednesday off. I work Thursday, Friday, and then I have the whole weekend off. And then I go back to work Tuesday. That's my schedule. Either here or there. So, well, actually, this is why I brought it up. Because I've been working here since May 11th. It is May 29th today. And that total is like 12 days. Okay? It sounds like 3 weeks. But it really totals like 12 days because I work like maximum 4 days a week. So, it sounds like a lot, but it's really not. And, and basically, I'm a wax prep. And the next level above us is a color specialist, but they're not technically. Get off my pillow. What the fuck is wrong with you? He's always trying to lay on my pillows. Is the next step up. And they're not like our boss or anything, but like, fuck, I'm talking too much. They're not like our boss or anything, but like, we have to go to them before we can put like color in the wax. I make candles, that's what the fuck I do. So like, before you put the color in the wax, they have to verify it. And then like, before you put the scent in, they gotta verify it. That's it. Like, you don't go to them and they be like, go do this. I have an actual boss, and if you watch my vlogs, hey. And if not, I'll link. Is that vlog up? That vlog is not up yet, so I will not be linking that vlog either. But a vlog where I was talking about her, because nah, she doesn't piss me off yet. But anyway, so I don't know why I didn't like this side. This was the fucked up side. So I named my boss Edna, like Edna Mold from Incredibles, that's something else. And so I'm being trained, and I'm still considered training because like there's like 4 different like main departments I have to like learn within just wax prep. And then after that, like I'll get signed off and I don't know what the fuck to do. And so basically they had me working with like each one of the color specialists, because you know when they put you in different areas, you're not going to always be with the same people. Like you'll have a different color specialist. So I've worked with pretty much all of them in this last one. And I know why she saved her for last. Because she's something else. Like, you know, you got a problem. Like, every day, my boss talks to me. And she'll be like, is everybody nice to you? Is everybody nice to you? Has anybody said anything mean? Because Mora, so we're going to call her Mora. She's old as fuck. And she be talking mad shit about people. Like, the girl who training me, Rihanna, we're going to call her Rihanna. If you can figure out her name, figure it out. Rihanna started telling me, don't talk to this person, don't talk to this person. Like, she's an older woman too. She's like, this person's okay, this person's okay, and this person's not. Like, and it's funny because, like, when she was saying that, I'm like, okay, I'm taking your word for it. Because I'm like, she's training me. And me and her are the same level. Like, we're both wax prep. Granted, she's been with the company for like 15 years, but that says something, right? I was like, the color specialist should be training me, but they're not. So, because if you look, consider their job is kind of different, but they know how to do our job. So, like, to be a color specialist, you had to start at wax prep. So they know how to do our job. Anyway, and then so basically I'm working with her, and I worked with her Tuesday, and I guess Tuesday she didn't really get to watch me Tuesday, so she didn't get to like see, I guess. But then today, Mora had a mouthful to say about me. And it was funny because all the other color specialists said I was doing okay. Right? She goes and tells my boss, mind you, I sent it, the last candle I sent it today. I left work early. I work 6. Well, basically, I work 5:45 to 6. 5:45 a.m. to 6 p.m. And I left today at 1:30. Fuck. It's, so I scented my last candle around like 11. No, it was like 9:30. I'm lying. It was like 9:30. And all this time goes by. It's 1 o'clock. My boss was like, she calls Rihanna. She wants to talk to Rihanna. My boss, she's anal like that. Like, she's like, puts a lot of pressure on people, like, make people nervous, will hover over you and watch you. Like, she hasn't done it to me because she's been busy, but everybody was telling me, like, nah, she hovers and, like, will make you feel real uncomfortable. And Mora does that too. And Mora is like her little puppy. Like, she'll go back and report to her. So basically, Mora goes up there and tells Edna that I'm not moving fast enough and my progress isn't really going up or down and this and that. Mind you, she knows, mind you, I made a lot of mistakes, but she knows none of them. Rihanna, fuck it, I'm gonna call her bitch Rihanna. Rihanna made sure that if I did mess up, she covered that shit up and nobody knew. Like, she'd be like, don't, shut up, stop talking about it. Like, they're coming. Like, she made it clear. Also, too, because me fucking up looks like she fucked up because she's supposed to be watching me. So, she be covering it up. But they didn't see none of that. So, she goes, and it's like, oh, Chantel's making progress, blah, blah, blah. So, she comes down, and I see her face. Like, Rihanna's, like, mad. But she's, like, you know, Rihanna's, like, quiet, you know. So she comes down and she goes, Edna wants to talk to you. And she looks at me and she goes, just say you're not ready. Just say that you need a little bit more time and you don't feel like you're ready. And I'm like, okay. Like, so I go up there and of course Edna's being all nice. She's being nice and she's like, is anybody nice to you? Is everybody nice to you? A lot of people they have good things to say about you. They say you're really nice and you're easy to work with. And, and I was like, okay. Like, all good things, right? So we leave that conversation. I go down and I'm like, Rihanna, what happened? And she's like, Mora went up there talking crazy. Well, not talking crazy. Mora went up there. She told me what she said. And I was like, at that point, I was already feeling and irritated because I've been trying to find weed. Well, I got weed now today, but I've been trying to find weed for the past 2 days. All my plugs have been busy, or like when I'm not busy, like when I'm busy, they're free. Like, so it was like, I really just couldn't get my hands on some weed, and I was just like really irrational, and I was hungry, and I'm hungry, like. So doing that, I was like, oh, she want to snitch on me like that? And I was like, she really was around me today. And I was like, that happened at 9 a.m. She decided to tell her now why. So I'm like, bet, like, she hasn't been around all day. And I'm like, you know what? More all day. Mind you, I was tracking her breaks from, okay, working 6 to 6, we get a 10-minute break every 2 hours, a half hour, and 2 half-hour breaks. The 10-minute breaks are paid for, with the half-hour breaks ain't. So it was, I told you I left at 1 o'clock. We're supposed to get one at 10, the half hour at 10, and the other half hour at 4. So I'm like, this bitch took 3 half-hour breaks today. I'm going on break, and was on break for 3 hours, and got the nerve to track our breaks, and we go on break. I was like, okay, like that didn't bother me. I mean, it bothered me, but it didn't really bother me. But now that she snitched on me, I'm like, oh, I'm telling her, you had your phone on deck. You did, guys, you have no idea. First name, second name, snitching. Chantel, nigga. Chantel tells a lot. Chantel tell a lot, nigga. Like, that's what I feel like. I was talking about, I was like, if she didn't like me before, because everybody was like, she'll smile in your face, which she did all fucking day. And she'll talk shit behind your back, and which she fucking did. So I was like, okay. If she didn't like me before, she really not gonna like me now. And she's racist. Well, like, she's not racist, but she's racist. Like, Rihanna's Puerto Rican. She's, like I said, she's an older Puerto Rican woman. And she's always like, well, Rihanna was telling me that, she's like, your accent, you should really work on it. Because she has an accent, but she's not hard to understand. Her issue is she speaks really soft. Like, that's her problem, but I can understand her. And, damn it, I can save it. Ooh, that went to my head. But she's like, oh, your accent, you should really work on it. It's hard to understand you like that. You should really work on your accent. Like, nobody else said anything. Like, and she's like, nobody else has complained. And then, like, another dude, oh, I'm bruised. I went to the doctor. Like, I'm bruised. I thought dark people couldn't bruise. Anyway. So in another situation, this guy told me he switched from morning, because he works at 6 to 6, like 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. And he said he switched from the morning because he couldn't take Mora and Edna. He was like, everybody switched to second, all the younger kids. I'm the youngest. I'm 21, and everybody else, I think the next youngest is like, no, Michelle. Ooh. One of the girls, she switched from second shift up only because she got promoted. But I think still she's like 28. But like, up and not counting her, the next youngest is like 39. Like, they're all, when I say these are old girls, like, they're full head of gray. Like, they're like probably like 50. Well, not Rihanna is probably in her 50s. But Mora is Edna's probably in her 50s too. But Mora's definitely in her 60s. She's definitely in her 60s. Gossiping, running her mouth and talking crazy. So, you know, I was like, yo, and I told Brianna too. I told her from day one when she told me about everybody. I was like, I'm good, and don't cross me. I'm already gonna keep my distance from y'all, which I did. Whenever me and Mora was alone, I walked away. I don't want to be your friend. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to walk into anything with you. Cause you like to talk about people, set people up, and go and tell. And not Edna. She'll go tell the person what you said about them. So, she made me mad. So, after I heard that, I went back over to go, because we was on a computer to see the next job we had to do. And I saw she was on the internet, and that's a rule. Like, you're not supposed to use the internet for personal use. And I looked, and she was looking up something for vaginas. So, I go, Rihanna, we're not supposed to use the computers for personal use, right? And she didn't hear me. Well, Rihanna didn't hear me. What the fuck is he want? Oh, he probably bringing me food. Oh, come in. You can come in.
You gotta try it, girl.
Oh, it's
good? It's good. It's
okay. More food. Oh, shit. I hate turkey. Mac and cheese is good. And the broccoli looks good. Get in your cage, don't you watch me eat. My dog is not allowed to watch me eat. You about to watch her walk? Yep, get in your cage. I'm not playing with you. Anyway, so I walk over there. I just ashed on my bed. And I stand in between the two computers. Laura's at this one, Rihanna's at this one, and I stand in the middle. And I'm like, I thought Edna said we could use the computers for personal use. And before I could finish that sentence, she exited out and walked right away without saying a word. Me and Rihanna started laughing. Like, it was just like, me and Rihanna started laughing. And I was like, 'cause she was definitely on the internet. She just checked the weather. She did all kind of shit on the internet. On the clock. After she took 3 30-minute breaks. Bitch, no. I was pissed. So as I was leaving, I knew she felt it. Just because as I was leaving, everybody said bye to me and she didn't. She walked right by me. Just know that we're no longer cool. Like, we're no longer cool. And best believe, when I get back on Saturday, that's the thing. Edna's not going to be there. The managers aren't there on the weekend. Edna's not going to be there. But I'm going to be tallying everything she did. Know that. Because here's the story. Rihanna told me. Rihanna was like that. She was training somebody before. The girl ended up quitting, but that's something else. But she was training her, and she left early. Like, she left home sick early. And Edna knew, and Rihanna knew, but and to my opinion, that's all who needed to fucking know. Because who the fuck are you? You're not training her. You're not responsible for her. Like, if she messes up, you don't get in trouble. Like, you're not responsible for her. So she's sitting next to Rihanna's next to her, and she's typing up an email to Edna. So she starts reading it, and she's like, see that she's like, oh, she was at break for a half hour. She's still not back. And me being the person I am, the fucked up person I am, I would have let her send that email and made her look stupid. I'm not even kidding. Send it. Go ahead. Yep, she didn't come back. She didn't, because she went home sick. But of course Rihanna told her and she like erased it. But like, that's the kind of stuff she be on. So best believe I can send emails too. Lucky went out. I can send emails too. I love to play games. Let's go. You done made an enemy out of me. I can play civil games. Just like that. She's probably mad because she's not training me. That's not her problem. But you clearly have no patience. You're not good with people. And you're racist. Oh, did I say what she said to the boy? If I didn't. What she said to the boy was, you know how I forgot what they were talking about. But he was like, you know how you and your people are. You and your people are raised by your grandparents. He's Puerto Rican. And he was really offended by it because he was actually raised by his grandparents. Like, and if y'all don't know, Alex was raised by his grandparents. So it's like, you know what I mean? But it was like, bitch, don't. And he was saying the same thing. Like, you don't know me. You don't know me from nowhere. Don't say that shit. Like, and I'm like, right? But whenever you work, everywhere you go, it's always one person you don't like. For me, luckily this time, this person, she's not my boss. Any other time it's been no, not necessarily. It's not necessarily my boss. Always, Navy was my boss. Like, I actually told him, don't fucking talk to me unless it was about work. I was pissed. That's another, me and him used to go at it. I don't give a fuck. Like, but everybody else has been like a lead or something like that, but not like my boss. Somebody who they can't fire me. That's what it was. They couldn't fire me. So I'm ready for her. But let's get this whole video spoken and not be it like ribs. Yum. Oh my god, I'm so hungry. Y'all hoes try me. And I'm still mad about it. I'm a bit mad until I get her back. It's my first time making ribs. I'm good. I mean, it shouldn't be that hard. We're seasoning the damn meat. Put it in the oven. No effort. Like, this is instant rice too. This meal took no effort. The worst part about it was having to wait an hour and a half. Very good. Okay. Oh, don't try me. I'll piss you the fuck out. This video is freaking 23 minutes long, so I'm gonna end it here. Need a napkin. Damn it. Alright, peeps, my nigga Wally. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share for more videos like this. And because it makes your girl happy. And I will see you guys in the next video.